Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Heather, and I share the raw, real, and sometimes ridiculous stories behind eating disorder recovery with a little humor and a whole lot of truth. Today's topic: why can't you just grow out of your eating disorder? Yes, the question that makes every recovering perfectionist just want to flip a table. Let's just talk about it. Okay, picture this. You know that classic teen movie plot, the awkward nerdy girl with the frizzy hair, braces, glasses. She's invisible until one day, a magical makeover montage later, she's suddenly dating the football captain and crowned homecoming queen. Well, that didn't exactly happen to me. I wasn't an outcast, but I wasn't popular either. I floated somewhere in the middle. I was a gymnast and a swimmer who, yes, chose two sports where basically you live in spandex. Great choice, Heather. But let's be clear, those sports were and still are my loves. I genuinely love flipping and jumping into a pool. I find joy in the movement, the challenge, the adrenaline. But back then, alongside that love came pressure. I made varsity swim team my freshman year. I was your average gymnast. But then came the whispers, stuff like, the less you weigh, the higher you fly. Those phrases stick, especially when you are 16 and you're still trying to figure out who you are. So at 16, I started restricting because I thought I was too heavy. And when I lost weight, bam, the compliments rolled in. Suddenly, people noticed me. Boys looked. Girls wanted to be my friend. I thought, wait, is this my transformation scene? Am I the main character now? There's one moment I will never forget. I was sitting in class, and this guy does this dramatic up and down glance and winks. And I was like, did I win the teenage lottery? That rush of being seen and validated felt like I found my superpower. Like the thing I was meant to be in life was being thin forever. So when someone asks, why haven't you outgrown your eating disorder? I want to say, would you grow out of the one thing that made you finally feel important? Being thin made me feel like I mattered. The message was reinforced constantly from classmates, friends, families, even doctors. One doctor asked if I was a runner or an athlete because my heart rate was so low. Spoiler alert, not a compliment, doc. I was praised for being tiny, for being disciplined. They called me the Energizer Bunny at work. I was juggling everything in a very small body. But that kind of validation, it doesn't magically vanish with age. And it wasn't just about the compliments. When I felt anxious or overwhelmed, restricting made me feel better. It was my coping mechanism, my weird way of saying, if I messed up, I told myself I didn't deserve food, or at least not until I fixed it, or until I finished every single task on my list. It became this twisted form of punishment, or a way to prove something to myself. Like, see, I can push through anything, even hunger. And let's not forget, being thin also felt like armor. Like, you can't hurt me. I've already won. I've got the one thing that matters. And by the way, if you're into the behind the scenes of this whole recovery roller coaster, I go even deeper in another video called Recovery Confections. Check it out after this one. It's full of the kind of real talk we all need. So here's the truth bomb. Anorexia does not care how old you are. Even I used to think by the time I'm in my 30s or 40s, I'll be over this, I'll be stable, I'll be free. Well, at 43, I am still recovering, still unlearning, and now I see women my age doing extreme diets, taking GLP-1s just to rock a pair of shorts or feel confident at the pool. This pressure does not retire. And let's get real for a second. It wasn't just about being thin. Restriction numbed everything. It gave me control when I felt the world was loud and chaotic. Even when I wanted to stop, I just didn't know how. A family member once said, you know how to eat, Heather. Just have some cereal for breakfast or sandwich for lunch. To my anorexic brain, that was like saying, just go skydiving without a parachute. I was surviving on maybe like 8 safe foods. Expanding beyond that felt impossible. I didn't need to grow out of it. I needed help. And here's the thing, your brain, it likes patterns, even the harmful ones. And if your entire life you've been praised for being thin, for having control or having willpower, that stuff gets hardwired. Eating disorders do not come with an expiration date. They are not a phase, not something you simply grow out of. They give you comfort and supposed control. They help you not feel, because when you are laser focused on calories, stats, and exercise, there is no room to feel anything else. But friends, you know this isn't healthy. And now as I move through recovery, I am feeling so many emotions like, whoa. It's like waking up in a new body with a full-blown thunderstorm of feelings every single day. I'm learning to sit with those feelings, to let them exist, to ride the wave instead of diving under it. I'll keep you posted on a future video because this journey is still in progress. So if you're still fighting, I see you. I am with you. I am you. And I promise you are so much more than a number on a scale. Drop a comment if this hit home, or share your story, or maybe send this to someone who needs to hear it too. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more honest recovery content with zero sugarcoating. You are worth recovery. And no, you do not have to grow out of it. You just have to keep growing. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.